right now.
So the Bulls had a good W. Lakers are trash, even with LeBron back.
I'm real comfortable right now.
I don't know what to say, Matt. The Bulls are for real.
Yes, they are.
We saw that earlier in the week against the Lakers. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they are. The Bulls. We back, baby. This is
Down to 2, down to 1. It's game. Yes!
MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm obvious and real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook, and we are back. I'm here with the hot take titan. What's up, Matt? How you been, dog?
Man, as you can see, I'm feeling real comfortable right now.
I know you are. Laid back. Okay, so audience, we are doing this at the tail end of the Lakers Friday night. Lakers lost. Bulls won. Earlier in the week, the Bulls smacked the Lakers. We didn't have LeBron, but who cares? It was embarrassing. Lakers have had a couple L's like that this year. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first I want to ask Matt, dog, are the Bulls for real? Because they look like a serious, not playoff contender, like finals contender for the East. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on with the Bulls, man?
You see me rocking in this hammock right now because we real comfortable.
Is that what you laid in? You in a hammock? Oh my, that's how you gonna play it?
Hammock. We real comfortable.
I can't believe you, dog.
But absolutely, the Bulls are for real this season. They remind me of that team when we had Jimmy Butler, Nate Robinson, Derrick Rose.
Yep.
That team, as fun as it was to watch this team is just as fun to watch.
Man. They move the basketball. Lonzo know how to move the basketball around. He's a good piece, man.
We move the ball. We have the role player. I can't say all, but we have the role players that we need. Everybody's playing up to their potential every single night. The chemistry is there. Caruso is probably my favorite, one of my favorite players.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you're welcome.
Hey, he adds that extra little bit of energy, that hustle. Honestly, I think he's kind of like the spark that goes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And remember when I was telling y'all, like, Zach LaVine is better than Devin Booker. You get him some help. Look what will happen.
This argument's back. You ain't gonna let this one die.
Hey, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The proof is out there in the pudding. Look at what he's doing this season.
Hey, man, I love how you decided to fade into the. You know how in the Simpsons meme where he faded into the bush. Last year when Booker was going to the finals, you did the fade to the bush. And right when LaVine come out, start playing hard, you pop right back out. Let's go. No, but all seriousness, LaVine is a baller. He's cold, dog. I told you when we played him, I was like, dog, LaVine is a problem.
He is a problem. But you know what it is? He is so much better off the ball than he is as a ball dominant guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't think we've seen him yet as an off the ball player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe flashes in
because y'all haven't really had like a point guard this whole time.
Well, he was our Lonzo Ball fan. I never have been. I like him now. You know what I mean? Especially with us, when he has the people who are going to run the floor with him, who get up and go down. He is a great point guard. He's good.
You know what else he's improved on? His 3-pointer, dog. He's 40%. Okay, it's early, but he's improved on his 3 too.
He's definitely improved on it, which is what he needed. But the thing is, what I like about the team we have is he doesn't have to hit that shot. It's nice that he can hit that shot, but he doesn't have to hit that shot because we have so many other players, so many other role players that can knock that shot down, and he can just sit there and facilitate and dribble. I wish we played a little bit more defense, but other than that, we serious. Yeah, serious.
And DeRozan is a great fit over there too. DeRozan.
Oh, absolutely.
I was wondering if it was going to be not enough basketballs. You know what I mean? But he complements Lonzo and LaVine very well too. He fits right in.
We have to give the credit to Lonzo. He is facilitating the ball nicely. He's making sure that everybody gets in rhythm early, right? He's getting everybody in rhythm early. And then he's also allowing Zach LaVine, when he needs to do his thing and take over, he can. And then you got Caruso out there who's hustling. He's our hustle player. He reminds me a lot about the Dennis Rodman. So much of a different player, but that hustle and that energy that Rodman brought to the team back then, Caruso's bringing that.
And what y'all will see in this small ball era, he can guard 1 through 3. Like, you know what I mean? He's pretty flexible. He doesn't just guard point guards, is what I'm saying. He's pretty big body. He's like what? He's about Lonzo's size. So
yeah, he's bigger than Lonzo. I think he's bigger than Lonzo.
Okay, so he could guard 1, 2, maybe a 3. He'll get toasted by a few threes.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's guarding threes out there.
But I'm saying in a switch case scenario, he holds up pretty good in a switch system. I don't know if y'all switch over there, but
no, you're right.
Enjoy Caruso. Enjoy him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, as far as so you would say right now, looking at it, we're almost to All-Star break. We got a month or two?
We got a month and a half to go. We're still real early. We're still real early.
We're still real early, but they're looking like contenders, dude. They're like out of the. Who's shocking? The Wizards are out. They jumped out, but they might fall back down to earth. The Bulls, I think, are one of those teams that are here to stay, though.
The team that's shocking to me right now that I wasn't expecting to be there is the Cavs. They're the team that's.
I forgot about that.
Big Mobley, and who's that guard? Who's the guard over there?
Garland.
Yeah, those two together are playing extremely well, like extremely well.
Yep. Shout out Evan Mobley.
Hey, Big E. Shout out Big E.
He's he's real versatile. He could pick and pop. I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's actually he transferred over to the NBA real well. I like Evan.
Yeah, he did.
What sucks about it, Sexton's out for the season, I heard. But
is he?
Playing well without him. They're playing well without him, though.
They look really good right now. They're the team that's shocking. I don't know if they'll give us fits in a series, but again, it's so early to start calling that. But I do think we're gonna give up. I do think we are a playoff bound team. I think we are contenders. We're gonna be a problem for a lot of people.
There you go, Matt. You're back. Hey, last time you was on the show, you wasn't quite sure yet. You was like, I don't know yet. We gotta wait and see how it all gels. You're back.
We was 4 games in back then.
You're so right. But now you can talk your talk.
Hey, tough.
Hey, you can lay back in your hammock. You can lay back in the hammock. All right. So we're gonna talk more about shift to a more negative note. The LA Lakers, man. I've been watching this, and I can't say it. The whole first segment we were saying it's still early. I can't say that about the Lakers, man. This is looking bad. It's not an early thing. I get it. The whole team hasn't been together for very long, as far as healthy. But the defense and Russell Westbrook are a problem to me.
So with the Lakers, it is still early, right? Especially given that teams that are built like this, they really don't start coming around until like third quarter of the season after the All-Star break. So as long as
and that's kind of when Russ starts finding his rhythm too, is after All-Star break. So it's hard to watch though, bro. I'm gonna tell you firsthand, having Russell Westbrook on the team, I like watching him on the other team, bro. He's way worse having on your team than like just thinking, oh, Russ with the triple-double a couple nights ago. Nigga, he has 10 turnovers a game, like it seems like. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
They're just not a well-built team. You know what I mean? They're just not a well-built team, and that's what it is. Russ is going to be Russ. You knew who Russ was when you got him. I don't know why you thought you was getting something different.
Dog.
You knew who he was when you got him.
I think Vogel just hasn't reined him in the way I thought he would, and LeBron ain't been out there, so he's gotten to kind of just run crazy these past 8 games.
But honestly, think about it. LeBron's not going to control Westbrook. Westbrook was on a team with KD. He was on a team with James Harden. He was on a team by himself, right? So
it don't matter. You gonna get his.
He was the same player in every single situation. He's not going to change. LeBron is not going to come in here and be like, hey, Russ, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's not going to happen. Russ is Russ. They just gonna have to learn how to play within his system, him.
So when you say, Matt, that the roster wasn't built good, can I ask you, is Russ a bad fit for the?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like LeBron AD works in a lot of situations. We got enough shooters and enough playmakers around him. THT is coming along real, good in the past 3 games he's played. I feel like Westbrook, us having to accommodate half the game, we're trying to accommodate for Westbrook, and that's not dedicating the game to winning to me. I don't think Westbrook ball is winning ball. It's not.
Westbrook is not built for that team, right? You guys had AD and LeBron that play great together. They have a great chemistry together. They look strong together. They won a championship together, right? What you needed a true point guard who's not in it for a steal. You put Lonzo on this team, Lakers are a championship team, right?
Yes.
You put even like a Ricky Rubio on this team. That's that type of point guard on this team. You're a championship team. You want a point guard who doesn't have to shoot, who's not into a score. That's a pure passing point guard. Secondly, who are your defensive players? Who'd y'all get who's a real hard-nosed defensive player?
Bro, we don't. Avery Bradley right now is our best defense, and Dwight Howard in the second unit. But that's
Dwight Howard ain't playing no defense.
Not right now. He's not getting the minutes, though. He's barely getting 10 minutes a game right now, though, Matt, because like Vogel, okay, so the past couple games, Vogel's decided to go small.
Mm-hmm.
He's decided
look who you guys been playing, though.
Yeah. AD's been at the 5, though, and he's taken DeAndre Jordan's not playing no more. That's kind of messed up because Vogel, if you know, he's a big man type guy. I think he's trying to switch it up and to go with the modern day game.
But you guys are slow. But
our defense is shattered, though. We have no.
You don't have big men that are gonna run. Like even when you play small ball, you don't have those scores gonna run.
Slow.
Yeah, you're slow.
So we went small to accommodate for Russell Westbrook to go up and down fast. But we don't have no defense now. Now we don't got nobody.
You don't even have offensively. You guys don't run.
Dog, it's bad right now for the Lakers. I don't know, and we have so much talent that when we decide to play, it's a close game. But when we show up and we're not ready to go and our shots aren't falling, we get blown out by 20.
Mm-hmm.
All year so far. It ain't no close games if we're losing. We're getting blown out by 20. It's crazy. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not crazy. You just look at the way the team is built. You guys are older. You didn't invest in the defense. You got a point guard that likes to run.
Matt, you're comfortable. You're comfortable right now. I hate it so much. So I'm going to ask you, do you think, okay, so are the Lakers are not in danger of falling out of the playoffs? But right now, we're making the playoffs. But now it's looking like the West and, there's a couple teams, like, I don't even know if we could beat the Suns as currently constructed. Because they have the same squad as last year. We didn't get better. We got worse.
Do you think you could beat the Blazers as currently constructed?
Matt, we could beat the Blazers in a 7-game series. We have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. What's going to happen, Matt? Hey, but you know what? Man, I hate this, man.
We have LeBron James for 4 games this season.
Okay, so think about it, though, Matt. Think about it. When it comes down to it, what's going to happen is Vogel's not going to play Westbrook in closing situations. Westbrook in the playoffs, it might get real if he doesn't figure out how to stand in the corner and not take the 3-pointer. Like, stand in the corner, and when it comes to you, we gotta move it. We gotta move it like hot potato.
That's not gonna happen.
Hey, but it is what it is. If he can't do that, do throughout the game, get yours, Russ. But when it's like end of the half, end of the game, we need you to stand in the corner. You can't be in the game, dog. He can't shoot no more threes because the defense is leaving him wide open, and he's like, oh, the disrespect. Clank. No, dog.
But he can't
do it no more.
He'll shoot himself into rhythm. Shoot or shoot. You know what I mean? Shoot or shoot.
You see when he was with the Rockets, dog. We ain't having no playoff series like that. We're not having. Who beat them? The Blazers.
Okay.
The Blazers beat them.
Let me ask you this question: would you trade Russ for Ben Simmons?
Oh no, I don't want Ben. That's tough. You know what?
Honestly, I think you put Ben Simmons.
Because Ben Simmons has defense. You know what? I retract that. I would. I absolutely would. I'm lying.
You put Ben Simmons on this team, that team's now starting to look a little scarier.
But see, what the thing is, Matt, Ben Simmons, to me, he's kind of fallen off for me because I like Westbrook's attitude still way more. I get it. I'm kind of trashing on Westbrook for the theatrics of it, but like I still dig how when he gets in the game, he ain't scared to take the shot. That's gonna benefit us at some point in the season. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons sitting out because the fans are teasing him about his three because of social media. I'm not digging that, dog. Like
Ben Simmons is sitting out because he wants out, right? However he got there, whatever it is, he's sitting out because he wants out. You know what I mean? And
Ben Simmons is a better player than Russell Westbrook, for sure. To me, he's a better player. Like
he fits into a lot more system.
To our system. Like for future, if okay, let's say a GM, if Ben Simmons has his head right, they're picking up Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons defensively, offensively, it's a lot to handle for he's young, you know, his three, whatever, that's sketch. I think Doc Rivers dropped
free throws
last year. I think yeah. I don't know, but that's mental, dog. He was better when he came into the league. He was better.
Was he?
What?
I mean, yeah, he was better because you can't be worse than you were last year.
Last year was tragic for that fool. And that's why I'm like, now, where he's at, I think I prefer Russell Westbrook on this team right now. We're winning now right now.
That with Ben Simmons, you've seen that since he got into the league. Like what we saw last year was nothing new. It was just instead of the ball bouncing in, it bounced out a couple more times than it usually.
Matt, he ran from the moment last year a lot.
He's been running from the moment.
We're talking about just hasn't been as big as that last year.
Hold on. We are talking about the same big Ben Simmons who's supposed to be the National Player of the Year at LSU and got bounced in the first round.
That's true. Hey, you ain't lying about that. That's a true
story. So tell me when we saw Ben Simmons in the moment, right?
That was his biggest moment, and it was bad. Like for me, I'd rather have Russell Westbrook chucking up the three because the defense respects that more, and you could do more on offense when the players actually take a bad shot. Don't just give up a layup. He's giving up layups because he don't want to go to the free throw line. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's bad. I can't have that as a coach. But okay, let's bring it back. Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook. That's tough. For the future, yes. For this season, probably not. I don't know where his head's at. Matt, we're gonna switch it. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go to football now.
Okay.
Basketball is great. You comfortable with basketball? I love it. We go. Hey, you might want to get up out your hammock for the next topic, though.
Hey, I'm staying in this hammock because it is officially basketball season.
Okay, we're gonna switch to the Bears, Chicago Bears, and I heard something. Confirm this with me. Y'all placed Khalil Mack on injured reserve.
Khalil Mack is done for the season.
Was this last game? What happened to him?
Well, he's been playing through that injury because he didn't play last game, right? Okay. So the previous 3 games he's been playing through that foot injury. I believe against Detroit he hurt his foot and he's been playing through it. So he had season-ending surgery yesterday.
My gosh. Dang, so a lot of people going out with the foot injury. DeMarcus Lawrence, we still waiting on him to come back because he broke his foot in practice after week 1. So that sucks, dude.
For me, I'm not there. You know what I mean? I'm not in Hallis Hall like I want to be. But I think because Allen Robinson's out, you know what I mean? He's out for an extended amount of time. We don't know. Hicks is out. What it looks like to me, Allen Robinson's playing on a franchise tag. Has not been involved in the offense.
And it's crazy. It's almost like politics has taken over y'all's organization for this season.
I'm saying like
they got the quarterback.
It's a soft tissue injury. Robinson is a soft tissue injury. You can't really put an MRI on that and no, you can't tell any of that. No.
Yeah.
My personal opinion, he's saving himself for a contract.
Yeah, he's not trying to go out there, get injured, and then get less money on the open market.
Right. Why get injured? I think Max the same way. Why get hurt? We're not doing that in this season. We're not going anywhere.
But Mac is not it's not a contract year for Mac.
Not a contract year, but when you got guys who can play well into mid to late 30s now. Why get hurt? What is Mac, 28 years old? Why get hurt?
So you think there's some of y'all key players are mailing it in this season? Like, is that what you really call it?
I think so, bro. I think so.
Because I was gonna say there's certain players that are showing out right now, like Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert is showing out. Not his last game because Montgomery came back, but he balled.
I think Nagy has lost the locker room. I think Nagy has lost the team. I don't think they want to play for Nagy. I think he's not the guy. I don't think he's handled the season very well. Okay. I think he's on his way out. The players know they're on their way out. The players know it's a lost season. So why would I get hurt? You know what I mean?
Man,
why?
It's crazy.
It's a business.
And so when I asked you, there's some bright spots. You said who? Okay, Mooney. Is that his name? The receiver, Mooney?
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney and Fields they kind of have a report. Maybe it's because he's they're not throwing the ball to Allen Robinson.
Darnell Mooney and Fields will be great down the line. They haven't done anything this season. They haven't connected on the deep balls like we thought we were going to see. Like, we really thought we was about to be lighting up the scoreboard, lighting up the stat sheet, those two, right? Because Mooney's the speedster and Fields got a cannon. Hasn't really happened, right? I don't think Fields is throwing for over 200 yards in a game yet.
Yeah, I've seen he's kind of struggled through the air. He's basically picking up he's doing the Lamar Jackson right now. That's why this week is an interesting matchup. Because honestly, Matt, you think everyone's mailing it in. Ravens haven't been playing their best football. They flirt with losing every single game, honestly. I think our team is good enough to beat the Ravens, right? I think we're capable. I think we're gonna get out coached though. Dang. John Harbaugh is a tough bout, though. That's a tough bout. I think we're gonna get out coached. Like, this is the thing about it. Let's go back to that Pittsburgh game, right? Our game, Pittsburgh game. Before the bye, yeah. It took us a half. Let me just ask a question. Fans, put this in the comments and let me know if you agree or disagree with me. Is TJ Watt one of the best defenders in the league? Yes. Put it in the comments. Let us know, right? Fans, if you agree, let us know. You know what I mean? Okay, fans, also put this in the comments too. Do we have lines in the NFL? Go ahead, put in the comments because I already know the answer. Worst line in offense in the NFL. Why would we go one-on-one with TJ Watt for a whole half? Wait, so second question is, do the Bears have the worst offensive line in the NFL? Do you guys? I don't know if we have the way Fields be running around. It's crazy. It's out of y'all in Seattle though, because Russell Wilson, as good as he is, he be making a lot of that happen on his own. So it's that, like, I think it would be out of y'all in the. Oh no, there's worse teams, bro. New York's line is trash too. We have one of the worst lines in the league. It's not an argument. It's right? Not even an argument. We have one of the worst lines in the league. Man, we decided to go. Yeah, put it in a comment if you disagree. Put it in the comments, right? Yeah. We decided to go one-on-one against TJ Watt, the best defensive player of the year. Doesn't make sense. We did it for a whole half before we decided to make adjustments. You got it. But even if you got a solid tackle out there, you got to send help. Matt Nagy, game planning, when you said, okay, I got a rookie quarterback who has struggled reading blitzes, a lot of rookie quarterbacks do. Yep. I got a bad offensive line. We're gonna go out and we're gonna try and go 1v1 with TJ Watt. That's what we're first gonna do. It doesn't work and it takes you till halftime to make a change. The game. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Y'all still almost had a chance to. I remember it not being a blowout at halftime though. So. Oh, we could have won that game. The referees did steal that game from us, right? But you can't, it's hard for me. They did. There was a lot of bad calls and they stole the game. But it's also hard when we line up offsides 3 straight plays in a row, right? Vets do that. That comes back to coaching and discipline. Yeah. You know what I mean? Are you ready for the moment? Like you said, has he lost the locker room? Are they really focused, or is everyone mailing it in? Because they don't think their offense is really capable of doing anything.
Bruh, I go back to when I think of Matt Nagy as a coach, I go back to the Tampa Bay game when we're losing by 40 points, right? It's a 4th and 2. We're down by 40 points. And Matt Nagy, the camera gets a close-up of Matt Nagy, and he's standing there. I got to do it, right? Matt Nagy on the sideline, like, you know. Come on, dog. It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. He shouldn't be there, right? He shouldn't be there. And it's hard to call for somebody's job. You know, at the end of the day, it is somebody's job, so it's hard to call for it. But Matt, he's proven that he's not capable to run the organization the team.
Matt, you've been calling for this man's job for about 2.5 years. Since before they drafted Justin Fields, bro. Like, this has been a thing.
You know,
I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad about that. But honestly, you said Hicks is out.
Hicks is out.
Out for the
Max
season.
out. Max done for the season. Allen Robinson's out. Jackson is questionable. Trevathan is questionable.
Smith is in, right?
I think so.
Okay. So we'll see. We'll see against the Ravens. So if you had to predict it, you're predicting a L against the Ravens.
If I had to be honest, yeah.
Be honest about it.
Yeah. They
you
coming
guys are
in
at home, right? You guys are at home?
We're at home.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is we haven't been the best stopping the run, right?
Yeah.
The Ravens about to run between the tackles all day long. We don't have Khalil Mack. We don't have Akeem Hicks.
That's tough.
Right there, you know what I mean? Trevathan's not going to be in the middle. That's our run defense right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough, dude.
If Eddie Jackson ain't playing, if he's not in the backfield, play action is going to be wide open. You know?
Because what's his name's having a good year this year? Marquise Brown, Hollywood.
Yeah.
If anyone, like the Ravens are kind of up and down this year. Like I said, all their games, their opponents have been right within like 3 points almost every game this year, bro. That's why I'm saying I think it'll be closer than you think, especially y'all at home. Y'all might be able to turn, because Lamar his offensive line sucks too, actually. His offensive line sucks too.
The thing is, I don't know what team's gonna show up. I don't know what defense is gonna show up. Is the playoff contending defense gonna show up, or is the defense that gave up 500 yards against the 49ers gonna show up? You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
I got you. So fans, let us know what you guys think about this game. Ravens, Bears, who wins? We're gonna move to the last topic before we get out of here. I gotta ask you, it's a big game coming up Sunday. Cowboys versus the Chiefs. Chiefs have found their rhythm. I think they won 3 in a row. Big game against the Raiders last, right?
Wait, they won 3 in a row, or did they just win last week? 2 in a row.
2 in a row. And then
just last week.
They just beat the Raiders.
Yeah, I think they just won last week. And didn't they lose the week before that?
Well, they've been doing better as of late, I think, because they were 500. Now they're 6 and what are they? 6-3?
6-4. They got 4 losses.
4 losses. Okay. They're doing a little better. They had a good game against the Raiders. Cowboys are doing really good, I want to say. I want to say the Cowboys are looking the best they've looked in a decade. And if you ask my opinion. They had a loss against the Broncos.
Maybe not a decade, but they look good.
That's me. I don't know, because honestly, the Romo years, like one time when he had T.O. that I think they look better than us.
The best the Cowboys have looked in the last decade was Dak's year. They went 13-3 and they lost to the Packers.
Really?
They lost to the Packers.
You think they look better than right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. Mm-hmm. Interesting. I would say I was gonna say the year when it was Romo and they had DeMarco Murray and
they lost to the Packers.
Yeah, they lost to the catch that wasn't a catch. I was gonna say that was the last time with Dez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a catch though.
Well, I would say now it is a catch because they made the rule, but back then it wasn't.
Back then it was a catch. It was a bad call.
It was a bad call. Yes, but rules are rules, whatever. I'm over that, Matt. Don't let me go to that. But the Cowboys are doing good right now. Needless to say. Who do you have winning Cowboys versus Chiefs?
I think the Cowboys get it done because I think the Chiefs don't have a defense. Actually, they have the worst defense in the NFL. The Cowboys have been pretty consistent offensively. And if the Cowboys control the ball like I expect them to, and they keep that terrible defense on the field a very long time and keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline, like that's really what everybody's afraid of, Patrick Mahomes, right? But he can't hurt you if he's on the sideline. No. Plus, I think teams have figured him out. You get pressure to him, and you keep a lid on things,
because
and
what
you
people
make
are doing
play underneath.
It's that two safeties. People are doing two safeties back there now, and it's not the same. It's not, when one safety commits and Patrick breaks the pocket, it's the wrap. He has his pick down the field to Tyreek wherever he wants to go. Yep. This year's a little different. Teams are picking him off, and I was really optimistic about the Cowboys. Like I just posted, I think this morning, by 14, Cowboys by 14. I was like, because what they do well on offense is honestly plays into our hand. We're fast, and teams that have hurt us on defense are the teams that can run right through us, run right down the middle. They don't really do that.
They don't run the ball well.
They throw screens. They do all the stuff that Micah Parsons eats right up, basically.
Yep.
As far as their short game, you know what I mean? The teams that kill us are the ones that could just plow right between, because our weak spot is our two defensive tackles.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence is out and all that. I honestly thought we were at a big advantage, but I found out today Amari Cooper out due to COVID.
We'll see. But is Gallup playing?
Yes, Gallup is back. Gallup was back last week. So, but I think it'll still be closer because Amari's like that safety. It's, you know what I mean? How Witten used to be for Romo. Like when it's 3rd down and 7, we're going to do a curl or a quick slant to Amari, and Amari gets that space every time. Gallup's back. Hopefully he could step right in. CD's been our best receiver this year. He's been our best receiver all around. But Amari, like, that's Dak's main guy, like 3rd down, if it's not Schultz. So it'll be closer. I think it'll be a 1-score game, but I still think Cowboys pull it out.
I think the Cowboys pull it out. I think the Cowboys win that one pretty handedly.
I think so too, sir. I think so.
You know what I mean?
Matt?
I think it's a 2-possession game at the end of the day on that one.
Oh, so you still call it a 2-possession game?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think the Cowboys
Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go.
Hey, I got to root for somebody this season.
So it's not going to be the Packers, right? Never.
What?
No,
dog, I be forgetting that team's even in the league.
Dog, because Aaron Rodgers and his antics are crazy right now. Dog. I don't even know what to. And it's funny because he's still getting out there and still balling. So do it all.
Hey, yo, you know the saying in the league: be who you can afford to be, and that man could afford to be whoever he wants to. So
right. Hey, we saw that in these past couple of weeks. He could get away with anything.
Yeah.
Like, because let that be. I'm trying to think of a play. Oh, just recent. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving didn't lie about nothing either. Kyrie Irving said he's just not going to get a vaccine.
Right.
The media. Well, I guess, you know what? I'm going to pause. Aaron Rodgers still got a little beating. He got.
The media does not like Aaron Rodgers, right? They don't. But the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Kyrie is Aaron Rodgers is on the field balling when Kyrie has not played a game.
And he always finds a way to not be playing games. That's why the Kyrie thing is serious, man. But,
and if Kyrie was out there balling right now, winning games for him, he'd be in the same boat as Aaron Rodgers.
No, you're right. Matt, it's been great chopping it up sports with you, dog. I had to get your input on the Bulls, man. Congratulations. I'm not gonna be salty. You've earned this. The Bulls have had a while since they've been in playoff contingency, like since the Rose days, really, right? Like since they've really been up there.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler had a good run for a little while.
Oh yeah, you're right,
Jimmy Butler with Dwayne Wade, Rondo. If we didn't get hurt that year, we probably could have did something special. But
Rondo came and put that Rondo magic on y'all for a little bit.
If Rondo and Wade didn't get hurt, we could have did something special. But we lost, remember we lost to the Celtics in 7.
Wait, that was the year with Dwayne Wade was there too, and Rondo. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
That was when Dwayne Wade was really on his way out, though. Like he was.
He was, but he gave us a good year. He gave us a solid year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if we didn't get those injuries, we would have won that Celtics series, and then, you know, who knows what would happen after that. Who knows? You never know.
Hey, fans, thank you for tuning in with me and Matt. Matt, do you have anything to say to the fans before we get out of here?
You know, it's always been a good run. I'm just real comfortable in this hammock. I want to know what y'all think. Somebody tell me in the comments how long you think I'm gonna be comfortable in this hammock. You think I'll be here till final?
Yo, it's the Bulls over there in the East, but the East is hot though. They got some players over there. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all can see Brooklyn. Y'all think the Bulls can see Brooklyn?
Bulls can see Brooklyn. Bulls can
see. Matt talking hot.
Bulls can see Milwaukee.
Ooh.
Bulls can see who? Line them up. Line them up.
All right, y'all. Till next time. Dun, 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 dun.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a layup. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a layup. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus and real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lies a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Like Jordan the second time, Kobe in playoff times, you know believe when I drop. Call for it, Kelly go in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Hito, circle loose stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like Dirk for two. Rookie in the game, insane, come